Hey guys, J19 brought you another video, and today we got a big update for Final Fantasy VII Remake Part 3, as you can see in the title card here of Game Radar Plus. Shout out to them for covering this. A whole bunch of articles cover this as well. This came out a few hours ago, like 2 hours ago they posted this. So a friend of mine said, hey look, Hamaguchi said they might be switching to Unreal Engine 5. So we're going to talk about that today. That's the big news. And it's huge because we're going to read the article, then I'm going to give my thoughts on it. So with that said, if you guys want more FF7R Part 3 news, feel free to like, subscribe, hit the bell notification, stay notified when I upload these videos regarding FF7. So with that said, we're going to go through this and read. Ready? Here we go. Final Fantasy VII Remake Part 3 could switch to Unreal Engine 5 if Square decides it would speed up development. That's the case right there. Before I even read the article, this is it. Hamaguchi is basically saying here, it's like, if Unreal Engine 5 can help speed things up, they want to get this game out in their hands as quick as possible, but efficiently, right? They want to get this game out, but it's got to be done. It's got to be to their liking. They're not going to rush it, right? They want to make sure this game is not a mess when it launches. So, because Rebirth set the standard. It's a 92 rated game. It's got universal acclaim, so you guys know. So with that said, let's continue. Rebirth director Naoki Hamaguchi knows we want Part 3 as soon as possible. That's correct. Part 3 of Final Fantasy VII Remake trilogy could switch over to Unreal Engine 5 if Square Enix decides it will speed up development and get the sequel into players' hands more quickly. And machine translated interview, a Japanese-based publication, CG World, thanks to Genki, which he's on Twitter. So give him a shout out as well. Director Hamaguchi revealed Final Fantasy VII Rebirth took 4 years to develop in tandem with the remake DLC intermission. Very little has been revealed about the next game in the series. But Hamaguchi knows folks want to play as soon as possible, is even considering changing engines to get the job done more efficiently. Because what Epic Games wants to do is have it where Unreal Engine 5, if you're still on Unreal Engine 4, you can do the LEDs, you can like transfer assets and stuff like that over to Unreal Engine 5 smoothly as possible, right? They want you to be able to switch over to Unreal Engine 5 anytime and continue to work over there with the better engine, of course. So that's why they're taking it in their thinking process here. We'll have to assess the pros and cons of Unreal Engine 5, but I think it's possible, he said. However, I think that what users want most right now is they deliver the final game in the series in a good form as soon as possible. We'll think about it objectively and decide whether changing the environment will accelerate that or whether it's best to make it all at once, as it is. So, it's all about the environments, right? They gotta make some changes for the high wind stuff like that. So, to me, that just tells me here that they're weighing all options, and if the options are it's better to go to Unreal Engine 5, they'll do that. If it's better, just stay on Unreal Engine 4 and just finish the game, because if you think about it, if you go back and play Rebirth now, with all the latest updates, the game is fantastic. Look, I'm playing on Performance Sharp, on 60 FPS, the game looks phenomenal. I've been watching people play the game, you know, the launch version, it looks good, right? A lot of them are playing on graphics mode, because performance mode, the game looked good for me, but I can see why people didn't like it, because the textures were like really awful at times. But the game runs, like the game's finished, and that's why it got 92, right? People love the game. So that's what they're doing, they're weighing all out. While we don't have any specifics on the sequel's release timing, we do know that as of April, it's off to the races already, which seemed to imply it was in full production by that point. Better still, when the Ultimania book released in April, we learned that the main story in Part 3 was already complete, and that, based on Rebirth's development cycle, the sequel could release as little as 3 years. So, guess what it lines up for? Well, I've been saying it, some people have been saying it as well. 3 years from now is the 30th anniversary of FF7, Final Fantasy VII. It'll be 30 years old, it'll be 2027, it makes a lot of sense. We can wrap up the big project on the on that big landmark, right? Big celebration for FF7 being 30 years old in 2027. Getting close, guys. Getting close. Um, there are a lot of unknowns about the third entry in the trilogy. There are also a handful of unknowns. In June, co-director Toriyama said it'll answer all our remaining story questions to deliver an even better ending than the 1997 classic JRPG. And just this month, we learned that the fortunate news that the Final Fantasy VII Rebirth Card Elite game will make a grand return in Part 3 with a revamped or even better version. So, Queen's Blood has come back. I covered this in my other video, but this is huge. This is really huge. So, I am super excited for this. You know, it looks super good. I can't wait. For me, Unreal Engine 5 does have its own issues, like just like Unreal Engine 4 does. Unreal Engine 5 does allow better looking quality assets and stuff like that. So if it'll speed up process, but make the, like they say, they want to have a game it's in the best form as possible. They don't want to rush it. They don't want to make a game and release it as short as possible and say, be like, oh, this game looks bad. Like then it gets like bad review scores. It don't sell very well. Yes, Rebirth is. We don't have sales numbers right now. Last I knew it was over 2 million copies sold in like the first month or so. Like, I know a lot of people say it's not bad, not good, but it's good. It's good for a game like that, right? It's not like Spider-Man 2 where it needs to sell 10 million copies to cover like $310 million budget, right? This is just like a $100 million budget. They got that money back easily already. So, anyways, this is great news. I just want to make this video for you guys. Let me know in the comments below. You guys want Unreal Engine 5 for Part 3? Or do you guys just say, you know what, just make it Unreal Engine 4. Just stick with the plan. Don't change it because, you know, if we go to Unreal Engine 5, we run into some issues that could delay the game a little bit. So, just keep they're going to weigh the pros and cons and see what's going to happen. But let me know in the comments below what you guys think. You guys want Unreal Engine 5 for the Part 3? Or do you guys want to keep it Unreal Engine 4? Let me know because they did say they are using like a customized, upgraded version of Unreal Engine 4 for both Remake and Rebirth. Like they use a customized version of it. So yeah, for me, it's whatever the best case scenario for the game. I want the game to come out, be as best looking as possible. I want it to run. I want no bugs, no issues. I want Part 3 to be the game that we sit back and just go, wow, what an ending to this trilogy. This was a fantastic game from start to finish, and it blew our minds. That's all I want. Unreal Engine 5 or Unreal Engine 4, doesn't matter to me. Unreal Engine 5 offers better stuff, like I said, the graphical and performance maybe, if they just iron out a few things that Epic Games gotta do. I don't know how far they have been doing that. But yeah, I am so interested in what you guys have to say. With that said, I'll let you guys go. Have a wonderful day, wonderful night. Keep on keeping on. And I'll catch you all in the next video. I have links in the description below for my Twitch, Twitter, Discord. Feel free to give me a follow. Join. We can have a discussion for this and among other things. With that said, I'll talk to you guys in the next one. Take care.